Hello everybody, it's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. In this video we have Matt, James, and Rachael Kirkconnell addressing their breakup rumors. As you guys know, several weeks ago there was some rumors. Hey, they haven't posted it on each other's Instagrams and what's going on with that? Well, they addressed the split speculation, and then there's also the rumors that Matt's mom, Patty, might be on Golden Bachelor. Let me tell you this right now, they don't say she won't be on it. So what's all that 1 in a million talk? So you think there's a chance? All right, here we go. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals, patreon.com/DaveNeal for behind the scenes bonus content. Today I accidentally made it public, so a lot of people in the public community got a chance to see behind the scenes of what goes on in the Bachelor. I'm sorry, what goes on in the Patreon, and it's pretty wild stuff. So check us out over there, patreon.com/DaveNeal for behind the scenes bonus content. And every afternoon, the Time Magazine featured Bachelor Rush Hour podcast. Also today was featured in Washington Post. So thank you guys all so much for all the love there. We appreciate you. We'll have that podcast coming to you right after this. Oh, in an exclusive interview, Matt, excuse me, Matt. And by the way, if you're hungry, don't watch the rest of this because there's going to be some delicious food mentioned. If you're hungry, get out of here. Trigger warning for anybody who's hungry or gave up sugar, because I'm about to share some stuff with you that's going to make my mouth water. And speaking of mouth watering, how good looking is this couple? They're one of only 5 couples from The Bachelor to still exist here, and we just got to root them on, folks. They have survived the adversity. When Rachael went on vacation without Matt James last month, Bachelor Nation was convinced the season 25 couple called it quits, and social media sleuths aren't the only ones who they have to answer to. I think that we've been through so much stuff at this point that nothing really phases us. I get it, because we're together so much, so whenever our schedules don't line up or whenever we have our own things going on, I get where people come from, Rachael exclusively told Us Weekly during a joint interview with Matt James about their partnership with Baskin-Robbins. That's right. Boy, you thought being an influencer was all just getting free jewelry. No, you also get free ice cream. So, and speaking of ice cream, you won't notice the ice cream she's been eating if you look at her Instagram. She's got these beautiful photos that she took on vacation, but was it really a vacation or was it work? She has a new swim line that she was promoting. I was so excited to, promote those friends of the community here that are doing creative things, and I would say designing your own swim line would be creative, that I actually bought a bikini for my wife. So here's my better half wearing the sort of wedgie-proof likes of Rachael Kirkconnell's new bikini line this past week when we were in Palm Springs. So anyway, this isn't a paid sponsorship, although if Rachael wants to send me any discount codes for Baskin-Robbins, I won't stop you. So Matt James said this: I do think a lot of it came from a place of love. People were worried because they like us so much as a couple. So in a way, it was a little flattering. But also, at the end of the day, we're normal people in a normal relationship. It's kind of crazy sometimes when you see, just how invested people are. In such a quick way, too. You're like, it's been a week. I haven't posted in like 8 days. Relax. Yeah, here's what I've learned with my relationship is I might go 3 months without posting about my wife. You just forget. It's just not a thing. Like if you were to take let's go here. If you were to take my wife's Instagram, I don't remember the last time she ever posted about me. That's not her. That's someone else. But if you look, it's just one of those things. Like the last time she posted about me was, let's see here. She hasn't posted about me since, what day was this? 16 weeks, 4 months. I haven't gotten a post from my wife. Oh, how are things doing? Are they on the rocks? I got a stand-up joke about it, but I'll tell you this. My relationship has been on the rocks ever since my wife caught me cheating on her in her dream. And let me tell you, she was pissed. And I was like, I cannot speak or condone what metaphysical me does. I am not, able to speak for Dream Dave. What Dream Dave does with his dick is on Dream Dave. Human Dave, though, has been loyal. All right, Matt James subsequently revealed that his mother, Patty, shared the same concerns as their followers. I'll go home, and if Rachel's not with me, my mom's like, what's wrong? Where's Rachael? I'm like, she had to go home to see her family. She has her mom and her dad and brother and sister in Atlanta. Rachael, meanwhile, is flattered by Patty's worries. I do love your mom. I only think your mom is like that because we have so much fun when we're together. Speaking of Patty, Matt James' mother, there were reports last month that she would be a part of the Golden Bachelor, ABC's senior spinoff set to premiere this fall. Kirkconnell and James played coy with us before making it clear they are a fan of the lead, Gary Turner. And of course, speaking of the senior bachelor, my wife actually did share a nice thing on her Instagram story today, which was to promote the fact that we were featured in not only Time, but Washington Post. So a big thank you to all those that make stuff like this happen. It's because we've got a loyal fan base that we can share our truth and our journey on these major and yet probably failing publications. It's all publications are failing these days when they need to come to some, janky golden bachelor YouTuber. Okay, so let's get to it. That's what they've got going on there. And when pressed about whether Patty would be on the show, Matt James says this: I keep getting that question. If someone knows something, let me know. We truly, truly, truly don't know. We don't know if she's on it or not, Rachael insisted. I'm very excited to see whatever happens. I'm really excited for Gary. I think he's going to be a great bachelor. I mean, he seems like the absolute perfect candidate, so I'm really excited to watch. I'm rooting for love for Patty any day, whether it's on TV or off. Yeah, will Matt James watch the fantasy suites if Patty's involved? I don't know about that. While the former Bachelor has admitted to having issues with the franchise in the past, he and Rachael are currently one of the 5 duos still going strong from the OG show. Matt really is just my best friend, she told us of approaching 3 years together. I think at the end of the day, it's just really fun to live the life that we live together. I don't think anything that we do would be nearly as fun if it weren't with him. I love our dynamic. I think that we make each other better people. We bring out the best versions of ourselves. I think we have a lot to teach each other, and Matt agreed. I'm dating my best friend. Yeah, when your lady says, I'm dating your best friend, you then also have to say, I'm dating my best friend. Like if Tasha was like, I'm married to my best friend. And then if I was like, well, my best friend's Darren and Ben and Channing. Those are my best friends. It wouldn't work out too well. James agreed. You get to enjoy life with that person. It's a great come true. We're always telling ourselves how blessed we are. Rachael joked that the pair often forget they met on a reality show. I don't get annoyed by any of that stuff, Matt James says. I get it. We post and share every aspect of our life. So for people to be curious means that we are, keeping them in the loop, and we want them in our loop. Rachael noted that she gets it because they've been waiting for an engagement since the finale of the show. But also, I do just want to put into perspective for people, if we were in a normal relationship, met out on the street in New York, and we've been dating going on 3 years, it's not that weird to not be engaged. I got engaged after 8 years in a relationship. Or 7, whatever it was. I feel like that's pretty normal, she said. I feel like we're doing all the right things to take our relationship to the next step. As they potentially prepare for any new milestones, the twosome told us that dessert was one of the first things they bonded over while filming The Bachelor, which is why their partnership with Baskin-Robbins is the perfect fit. For the record, the other things that initially gave Rachael Kirkconnell an edge to win James' affection was her obsession with Marvel. And of course, she's gorgeous. I mean, you can't take the physical out of it. She's a beautiful specimen. Right? And so Matt James is good looking too, you know what I mean? James and Kirkconnell mingled with attendees at the brand's first ever New York City summer rooftop soiree on Tuesday, sampling Baskin-Robbins' 2 newest flavors, Oreo Mega Stuffed Cone and Cappuccino Blast. I'm a cappuccino gal, Rachael Kirkconnell tells us. I don't think you can beat that one because it's the Oreo ice cream and the cold brew mixed. Oh my gosh. They have an Oreo ice cream mixed with cold brew? Oh boy. I might be canceling. I was going to take the dog to the vet today, but maybe he could. Hey, Boone, can you wait till tomorrow? I need to go get a cappuccino. Kirkconnell briefly interrupted Matt James to make an agreement not to go bungee jumping before he continued. And when I say that there was a waffle cone that had actual Oreo cookies in it, I'm like, okay, I'm sold. I've got to try it. All right, so anyway, it's on and on about that. And here they are. Let's go to Matt James here with their basically eating their way through life.
Chick-fil-A nachos, mac and cheese, french fries.
Oh my goodness.
Secret sauce.
I'm telling you, the spicy chicken, all the world of the difference.
We ordered a spicy chicken.
So there they are. And Katie Austin says, don't do this to us on a Sunday because, of course, Chick-fil-A is closed on the Lord's Day. So, yeah, they've got Sonic.
One of every slushie on the menu, please.
Sonic has over 1 million slushy flavor combos. We ordered the 30 most popular. Here's our top 5.
This is delicious.
Blue Coconut gets an invite to the cookout, coming in at number 5.
I thought this one was going to be trash. This is fire.
At number 4 on our list, Grape Nerds.
It's like grape Fanta. And then you get a little treat at the end.
Number 3 was easy, classic mango.
Oh my gosh.
Mango's good.
This doesn't even taste like mango. It tastes like something I had when I was a kid. What is that flavor?
I'm not gonna lie to you, everything was starting to taste similar at this point.
We might have found some, my boy.
We
Cranberry.
cannot decide, but these two are our favorite picks. This one's my favorite.
It was a close finish, but Peach beat out Cranberry Lime for that number one.
Wow, Peach won? I can't believe it. I'm not a big Peach fan. Whenever I get ice cream with my wife, she's always going for she got blueberry ice cream the other day. I'm like, give me chocolate chip cookie dough. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yes, could I have one of every milkshake on the menu, please?
So then they got every milkshake on the menu.
Wait, actually?
You doggone right, all 45. As you can see, the staff was stoked at this request. $198.45 later, we've established the top 4 with 2 honorable mentions at number 2 overall.
This is ridiculous. They ordered 145 milkshakes or whatever the hell they ordered. Unbelievable.
Fridays mean you can start lunch with strawberry cheesecake.
And by the way, that's Patty, his mom.
This was my first time having a Reyes, but it won't be my...
So because he enjoyed, and guys, I know they got the start as influencers here because of The Bachelor, but this is what I'm talking about when I say you can literally make a living doing what you love. Oh, well, I don't have 1 million followers. If you have the right attitude and positive energy and create something that people want to watch, you can do this. Like you could literally, and I thought about doing this before, and I'm kind of upset I never did it. I was going to do a food review. I was going to do a gas station food review and only review food that we got at a gas station. Maybe someday I'll do that because, you know, some gas stations have pretty decent food. There's actually a gas station near me that has a decent fillet of fish if you're in a pinch. But either way, it's nonstop food videos and we love it.
I had some right at the desk. They're warm.
This is Rachel's first time.
I said, are you guys doing the chocolate chip cookies still? He goes, cookies. I was like, I knew he was lying.
A couple that eats together stays together, whether it's food or sexual maneuvers. You got to eat out. You got to eat out. All right, folks. This is, oh, by the way, and in the fact that Matt and Rachel didn't post together for a few weeks, it drove more traffic to their channel and made people speculate, which is what happened with Greg Grippo and Victoria Fuller. As we know, yesterday, she posted on one of his videos, so they're clearly still together, but people are speculating, and probably because most of relationships don't work out, so audiences kind of want to be the first to figure out what's going wrong. But hey, just appreciate Matt and Rachel for what they are. Food savants. All right, that's my episode. We'll be back with Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit afternoon podcast right after this.